Good morning, everybody. As I stretch, it is a beautiful April morning. I just got back from town. I hauled some eggs in, hauled another bull calf in, took care of that off camera, fed the cows, the usual. Deja vu. Seems like that's all I'm repeating. Fed chickens, all that fun stuff. Oh, I forgot to feed Fred, though. That's pretty important. I'll get yelled at if I don't feed Fred. There, fed the dog. Found a couple more mods, got some more ideas. But first, I think I better make some hay. So let me get that done and out of the way first. Hey, I did it again. I can't help it. I feel compelled. I can't let that land, that little piece of land, just it feels like it's going to waste. I gotta plant something there. After that, I think that's pretty much it. This is all um, lake or pond here. Although we got this little bit of no, I'm just kidding. No, I think I pretty much took up all the little bit of land I could. I'm gonna plant just a little small cornfield here. Just make a little corn. Just something to do. And then later on when I do, I'll give it a few years. Then maybe I'll start making some TMR. I just want to plant a little corn. That's all. Just a little bit. Let's see. I'm sure I'll be making second crop soon enough. So I'll just park this here. Well, I sure don't want to back up very good sometimes. There we go. Let's see, we don't need no poopy yet. I got a little bit of hay there. I do have plans. Right now the hay malt's not too full. It's not too bad getting up here as long as you kind of leave this spot open so I got a place to turn around. Although it's starting to get pretty full. Um, if it gets too full, I did have a suggestion, although I don't know if I want to put it there or not. I'm still debating. It looks okay there. Was it this one? No, that's loose hay. I gotta be careful. I think it was this one. Yeah, this will hold like 1,000 bales. Suggested to me by a fan. But if I line the... Obviously I have to move that gate to the left, but if I absolutely had to, I could stick this in here. It looks a little off, but it kind of fits. I just don't know where else I would put it, but it would be a good place to store extra hay. Otherwise, I always have this thing. Oops, no, that's not the right one. I do have this, but it looks so crude. It's just a tarp. Although, I could. Kind of blocks my window zone. Looks like crap. I'm not sure exactly. Ooh, you know what? I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. I know that'll hold 600 bales. I'm not sure yet. Very indecisive how I want to handle this extra bales of hay. I like this storage thing, but yet I don't like it. I could. Maybe put it, well, that blocked the fuel tank. Although I can always move no, we don't want to block that area. That's my work area. This might not look so bad. I might do that. Well, we'll see. If it starts getting super crowded and crazy in this barn again, then I'll do it. I'm up to 11 cows now. I think once I get a few more cows and they start eating a lot, I don't think that's going to be an issue. You know, one thing I forgot to check, do I have any bull calves to haul in? No, I do not. That's been staying good. Okay, female, just one male, that's all we need. Okie dokie. Yeah, I won't put it up just yet. But I downloaded it and I do have it, if I need it. Yeah, I forgot about this little power line here. I gotta work around that a little bit. Let's see, we better put a little splotch of grass there just to make sure that... You know, I wonder if I should make that a circle instead. There we go. So we don't get too close to that. Yeah, life is good. I had to turn it down and mute it for a second because we don't want to get copyright. But yeah, I'm just having a blast tonight. It is currently Friday night. While making this recording, I have my way back radio on. They have the real Don Steele live from the 60s. Man, are they playing the good songs tonight. If you ever want to listen to excuse me, listen to some really good music while you're playing, it's free on the internet. It's just called waybackradio.org. And yeah, every Friday night from 6 o'clock till 9 p.m. is the real Don Steele show. And man, every once in a while there's just, it's like they play one good song right after another. So yeah, I'll leave a link to that again in the description. I just love that radio station. It's a good classic oldies radio station. They play 50s, 60s, 70s. Sometimes they'll play even they'll play some 80s once in a while. I don't care much for the 70s, like the disco stuff. That's kind of not my thing. But I love it when they play the golden oldies. So it's a good station to listen to while you're doing this. Just throwing that out there. Just patching some of these icky spots here. See, that's looking pretty good. I don't think I made it too big. That's a nice little cornfield. I like it so far. If you can't wait until Friday night, there are some samples of the real Don Steele on YouTube. This one's a really good recording of the 3-hour show. Yeah, they used to play this back in the late 80s, and I remember my dad always listening to it on, I forget what radio station, but I think they played it like every Sunday or something. It's a pretty good show. It's called Live from the 60s with the real Don Steele. I just love that show. They play all the classics. Yeah, if you just type in the real Don Steele on YouTube and look for this channel, and it's a pretty good show. I suppose I'd give a quick little sample. I don't know if it get copyrighted or not.
Time travel to another decade, the 1960s.
I love it when they play like the intro. You know, they go through all the stuff that happened in the 60s and stuff. So I don't want to play any more of it because I don't want to get a copyright thing. So yeah, check that out. I just love that show. Oh, and also, again, it's on waybackradio.org every Friday night, 6 to 9 p.m. And I think they play it again on the weekend, but I can't remember the exact time. But it's for sure every Friday night, 6 to 9 p.m. I love that show. Ooh, you know what? I better fulfill my promise here. I was thinking, I was gonna line, but I'm wondering, because this thing likes to pop a wheelie when you fill it. But I bet if I buy that nice new little Elmer's Chummers that I was talking about, I promised, where is that one? I think I want this one. I think I'm going to get the wide front. 68 horsepower. Let's see if that one likes to pop wheelies when it... Ooh, and I might as well buy... Oh, where is it? There it is. Ooh, which one? They're both the same width, same speed. That one takes less horsepower. You know what? I never tried this one, so let's try this one. What's design? Oh, ooh, that'd be handy for my, oh, excuse me, my horse. Yeah. It's meant for horses, but I don't see no reason why I can't pull it with a tractor. Well, let's find out. Sorry, I paused the game. I forgot this tractor, this other Alice Chalmers mod, it's not so bad when it's idling. But, yeah, she's loud when you run it. Headphone warning, just to give you a sample. Yeah, she's pretty loud. I like the sound of it though. It sounds good. It's just a little bit loud. Alright, I gotta see how this, being I got this now, I gotta see how this matches up. Huh, sorry about that. Screaming kids. I don't know if you heard that or not. I think this microphone is pretty isolated to my mouth, but yeah, kids are jumping around and yelling at each other upstairs, so if you hear that, they're not killing each other, they're just playing. Yeah, let's see. That looks pretty damn sharp. That matches beautifully. I like that. I'm looking forward to harvest time. Yeah, it's too bad they don't have a whole lot for Alice Chalmers mods. So, but I'll get what I can, because I like Alice Chalmers too. Like I say, my grandparents on my mom's side had them. So yeah, Alice Chalmers and Farmville International case I'm gonna try to stick with. So okay, what was I doing? I forgot what I was doing. Oh, I was gonna, I gotta unhook that. I was gonna see how that handles the lime spreader. Hopefully it'll work without popping a wheelie. Yeah, that old girl's got a pretty good bark to her. It's not as loud and obnoxious as the baler, but it's still plenty loud. Now we get to see if I can lime fields without popping wheelies. Hey, look at that! Ha ha ha! Nice. Let's see. Do I? Oh, I don't think I want it that low. I think we want it up in the air a little bit. So far, it's okay. I think this is gonna work awesome. All right, let's see. I guess I can start anywhere. Oh, I forgot how wide this was. Alright. Yeah, that'll save some time liming fields. Alright. Alright, let's see how this little planter works. I've never used it. I used that green one before, but I've never used this one. Let's see if we can plant some corn. Let's see, is there... No, there's no lower. I think it's just turn the damn thing on and see what happens. Looks like it's planting so far. Oh, hey, that does not have a speed limit on it. Why? I mean, it's kind of nice that I can go that fast, but I thought the speed limit was 6 miles an hour. Yep, that's the only flaw. You can plant as fast as you like. I'm not going to go too fast with it. It's kind of nice. Not going to lie. Compared to the other one. Yeah, you can... Looks like you can almost go wide open with it. Yes, you can. Well, that's pretty cool. Well, we'll get this corn planted in no time if that's the case. That feels kind of cheaty, though. It is planting, isn't it? I better double check, make sure it's actually working here. It must be. Oops. I see green. Yeah, I think it's planting. Alright, alright. Yeah, that works a little better. I hooked my little bee to it. That slowed me down a little bit. Oh, but I can't turn a sharp with it. Oh, that kind of sucks. Come on, you little booger, turn. The corn. It is in. Fertilizer, roll, all that good stuff. Yeah. Well, let's see. I probably don't have to buy it right away. But I should plan ahead a little bit. We're going to need something to harvest that corn. Let's see, under harvesters. I already tried this one off camera. While it is a really nice mod, I thought it was just a 2-row. But it actually takes 4 rows and it doesn't look right in my honest opinion. So I think to keep things looking legit, I'm going to get this guy. Because this actually takes 2 rows. Looks pretty fitting. Excuse me, got a tickle in my throat tonight. Yeah, that one's only 1.5 meters, whereas this one, whoops. Well, it doesn't even say how many meters it is. All I know is that it's too wide and it doesn't look right. So, well, I don't know. No, I can't decide. I mean, it looks cool. And it is cheaper. But I kind of like the looks of this one, too. I think I'm going to go with this one. This one just looks kind of cooler. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one. That looks pretty decent. I think that'll be a good little setup. 2-row corn harvester. I still got my... Yeah, I think that's going to work awesome. I'm not going to put up a storage bin just yet because maybe I can just store it in this trailer. We might not get that enough of a yield, so yeah, I think I'm all set for that. That looks a little funny, but I think it'll work out okay. Maybe I should have hooked the Alice to it. You know what? I want to see what that looks like. Let me hook the Alice to it. Maybe the Alice will look better. No. That kind of looks worse. I mean, it looks cool, but the PTO don't look quite right here. Whoops. I don't know. We'll see. How much? Let's see. I didn't see how many horsey powers it took to run that. Ooh, it takes 50. We might just have to use that Alice Chalmers. Yeah, because H is only 26. I'll have to use the Alice Chalmers. So, okay. Well, that's alright. That's alright. I think we're okay with that setup. Yeah. We go with that. Well, we made it to June, but unfortunately, I ran out of straw. So I went to town and bought 15 bales. Hopefully that's enough to get by until, I'm thinking next month. July or August. I should be able to harvest my barley. So I had to buy a little bit of straw to slip by. Wasn't too bad. It was only $1,200. We make this work. You know what I'm thinking it might be a good idea to expand the chickens a little bit, because I got a lot of barley. And I planted even more barley for the straw. It'd be nice to put this one in its place, but that requires moving chickens around and crates. And I'm thinking maybe just adding another coop here, get them transferred over, and then maybe delete that coop. I could put more bins there later on. I was going to put the bins over here, but I don't know, maybe it'd be a smart idea to put the coop over here. Something like this. Yeah, I think I like that. Whoa. Guessing being that's a bigger coop, I'm guessing that's going to take a lot more. Well, let's see. Let's transfer them chickens over right away. What the heck? Move animals. There. How do you girls like your new home? Okay. Oh yeah, that holds quite a bit more food. Let's see, and there's nothing left over here, right? I think I can delete this one now. There, now if I want to add another bin or something over there, it'd be nice to move this bin over closer. Then I wouldn't have to do so much work with the wheelbarrow. Let's see. I'm not sure how I want to do this. Well, I got some time to think about it while I harvest. Alright, let's get set up for harvesting here. Alright, we got this set up over here. I was tempted to buy a bigger silo, but Fundulation's a little short, so we might just have to wait till next year. Now that we got more chickens, we'll definitely get better pay for eggs. Boy, this is looking pretty sharp. I like this setup. Heh. Well, that should make my Alice Chalmers fan happy. That's a pretty slick looking setup. Let's see how it functions. Ah, yeah. Corn's looking pretty sharp over there too. Alright, here is the situation update. I got a lot more barley than I realized. I got no place to store it. I don't know what to do. So I already took in 2 loads of hay, because I got plenty of hay. Plus it's already July. I got to make some more hay. But I took in as much hay as I don't want to take any more in. I need $12,000 to get the bin I want, so I'm going to sell just a little bit of my barley. Just enough. So I got enough. I don't want to, but... okay, that should do it. I didn't know what else to do. Yeah, it would have been nice to sell it to Deerlands, the trace station, but I am not set up to load on the train yet. I don't have an auger. So this should be enough to do what I need to do, though. Alrighty, well, as you can see, I got plenty of barley to harvest yet. That's already full, or it was full until I took a little bit to town. That holds 18. We're going to almost double that. We're going to go with this one, I think. This one, yeah, this one holds a little more for the same price. So that's the one we're going to go with, and I think it'll fit real nice right in here. So I don't have to go too far with my wheelbarrow. I'm thinking so I can drive through that little area. You're gonna make me V this, huh? Oh, alright. How does that look? I think that might work out okay. I think if I do this right, I think I can dump and fill at the same time. I think. Kinda, or something like that. Okay, let's see. Let's get this. Oh. Alright, is this gonna do what I think it's gonna do? Not quite. Why can't I dump? Because it's full already? Yep. Okay. Well, the dump trigger is there, so it should, in theory, work. Did seem like this had a pretty good dump area. In theory it should work. Alright, let's finish emptying out that other bin and I can use that for my corn, because I shouldn't have all that much corn. Ooh. Well, that didn't take as super long as I thought it would. I love this part. Oop. Except when I bash into the edge of it there. Alright, how much we got here? Ooh, no, wait, I got a small trailer to empty it too. That might have worked out just about right. Alright. Yeah, got another 2,500 liters here. Well, that should give us plenty of straw for the moo cows now. And we can got more chickens once they start reproducing a little more. Alright, what's the official tally here? Oh yeah, that came out just perfect. So 30,000 bin worked out good, because I did sell a little bit. So that might be just right. Okay. I know things are a little messy. I'm just kind of parking things wherever. It's because I got a lot going on. Again, every fall I wash everything up, repair it, and pack it away for the winter. Just trying to be a little more efficient about things. I used to make it a rule that I put everything away every day, but I don't know. We'll see. Corn's looking good. I can't wait to harvest that too. Well, alright. I skipped ahead a few months off camera. I did, I figure you guys wouldn't mind me doing a lot of this work off camera. Did the plowing, the fertilizing. This side of the field needed lime. All that good stuff. I also did third crop off camera. Got that up in the hay mow. I think I got it working out pretty good now. Cows are healthy, everything's good. We're up to 14 now. Let's see if we can get some corn harvested, shall we? Let's see, I better turn the volume down a little bit here. Hold on. Alright. That little Allis-Chalmers gets pretty loud. Okay, I never used this harvester, so... Okay, pipe is out. Lower header. Why is the header not lowering? Maybe we gotta turn it on first. I don't know, for some reason it's not letting me lower the header, but... I guess we don't have to lower it. That fence might be an issue. I'm going to try to do it the traditional way where you actually keep the rows in line. I think I might be running over some corn with the tire there. Alright, I think I need to take out a row on that side. Might have made it a little tight in here. We got this, we got this. Well, so far it's going pretty good. Slow, but good. A little tricky getting around this post, though. It was going good here. Come on. What am I stuck on here? What am I stuck on? That was weird. Two rows at a time, little by little. Good thing this cornfield ain't much bigger than that. Boy, that'd take a while. Well, I was expecting a little more yield than that, but I guess as that's all we're gonna get, that's all we're gonna get. Beginning to wonder if it's even worth planting that little bitty cornfield. I'm sure there's a couple spots I missed. Yeah, where I ran over it with my right tire. When I started out, I really screwed up. Gotta be pretty careful not to run over your crop, but I did the best I could. Ain't much here, though. Well, we got all the fields plowed and disked and manured and all set to go here. Looky what I got attached to the back of the truck here. I decided to upgrade a little bit. You know what? I can refill that as long as I'm here. Alright. That should match our Allis-Chalmers real nice. What do you think, SimCentral YT? Do you approve? I think that's the one that was a big fan of Allis-Chalmers. Do you approve SimCentral? Does that look good to you? What do you think? Yeah, I'm going to try to find a few more Allis-Chalmers if I can. There's not a whole lot for Allis-Chalmers downloads, but if I can get it and work it into the game, I think I'll try it. Is it planting season right now? I think it is for barley. Yes, it is. So, Set to barley. I guess we could try this sucker out. See, lower. Yeah, plants. Turn on. Oh yeah, a little faster and just a hair wider. Hey, every little bit helps. We'll take it. Well, all right. Yeah, I love that little Allis-Chalmers planter. That's pretty slick. Yeah, I'm glad I found that mod. That was pretty cool. Matches up. Anyway, it is October. Got done with the planting and the rolling, and barley's in anyway. After all that, one at a time, I took all my equipment and washed, repaired, and started packing it away for the winter, so everything is set for another year. I'm kind of liking this little collection of both Farmall and Allis-Chalmers. Hopefully I can find some more. See what happens. If I can't find it in the Allis-Chalmers variety, well, I guess I'll get it in the Farmall variety. So, let's see, we'll do a quick little walk around, check on things here. Didn't get as much corn as I thought I was going to get. Oh, and here's another thing that I found a little odd. I'm not sure how I want to go about this. Okay, is it down here? This map is a little weird than other maps. Okay, you see what dry corn sells for? Dry corn sells for anywhere from $3.40 to $6.30. And usually dry corn is worth more than regular corn. But on this map it's not. Because I was tempted to get a small corn dryer. See, no point in even messing with a dryer. Corn is worth more, and which is not right. Usually dry corn is always worth more. So, yeah. So I guess there's no point in even messing with a corn dryer. So I guess I'll just take it in raw and sell it as is, and on this map anyway. Which is, it's nice in the short term, but in the long run, you know what I mean? It'd be kind of cool to, because I did find a really cool little corn dryer I was thinking of putting here, but once I've seen what prices were, I'm like, well, that ain't worth any investment, so I'll have to put something else here. So, alright, well, I suppose, let's see, chickens, what are we up to now on chickens? Come on, what are we doing? Oh, we hit 100 chickens already, oh wow, no way, boy, them little buggers, they reproduce fast. I gotta look at this. Oh yeah, we got a lot of chicks. Oh, we got a bunch of male chicks we gotta get rid of. I already took in, I had another bull calf I took in early this morning. But I see I forgot to take the eggs in this morning, because I'm an idiot. Or no, wait. I took the eggs in. I know I did. Okay. Okay. I was going to say, when I hauled the bull calf in, I remember a pallet of eggs being in the back of my truck. And I'm like, how can there be another pallet here? But I've been so busy that this is the next pallet. Okay. Brain fart. Another thing I'm gonna have to deal with is this. This just keeps slowly getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I don't need that much manure. Definitely don't have the money, 25,000 for the sell point. I'm thinking I might, when I can afford it, I'll rent. I got a 1949 Kenworth semi I can rent with like a, I don't know, I'll get like a 40 or 50,000 liter trailer and haul in a couple loads of manure. What does manure sell for in this map? Just out of curiosity. Or we can make manure pellets. No. Manure, 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 manure. Where is the manure? There's too many things in this. Oh, there it is. 55. Ooh, that storage bay. You know, I'm noticing that storage bay always pays just a little bit more than anything else. Does it do it for everything? Because to me, it seems like the I'm assuming the Deerlands is where you got to put it on a train. Oh, I see. Okay, so grain. Yeah, anything grain, you definitely want to get on the train. Holy moly! Look at oats. Maybe I should be planting oats. Oof. What is that? Wow. Yeah, that's quite impressive for oats compared to corn. Well, the reason I planted corn is eventually I do want to switch over to TMR, and I might do that fairly soon, maybe within the next couple of years. My biggest issue is I can't find a small silo, a fermenting silo. I'd like to get something like this, only smaller. This just looks a little, well, maybe not. Maybe it's not so big. But you see how tall that is? I'd like to find a fermenting silo like this, only smaller. Let's see, I was going to use something as something to compare it to here. Yeah, you see how short that is? If I could find a fermenting silo that looks like this height, you know what I mean? And I don't need it to hold a whole lot. That would be ideal. This is exactly what I want, only if for fermenting, because then it would fit the barn so nice. Otherwise, the only other option I had was it this one? No, that's manure heaps. I do have. There it is. Oh, that's too big. Somewhere I do have a teeny tiny little bunker silo I could put in. I'm just not sure where the heck it's at right now. Is that it? No. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. I thought about maybe putting that somewhere in there. I'm just not a fan of bunker silos. They're kind of a pain in the butt, you know. But maybe that's the route I'll take for a little while. Because that's all I need is silage, and I can start mixing TMR. And I do have, so that's the route I may take with the corn, maybe next year. I just didn't have the money for it this year. Put in a small bunker silo here next to the barn. You know, I don't want to be too far away. And then I did find, it still looks a little newer than what I should have, but I think it'll work. What was that under? Animals. There we go. I did find this. It only holds like 5,000. It's a real tiny little TMR mixer. But it looks like something more from the 70s or 80s. You know what I mean? It looks a little too new. Yeah, you don't have a whole lot for vintage mixing wagons or small mixing. You know, even these look like they're more from the 80s. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Like I say, I'll probably give it a few more years on hay, and then maybe I'll switch to TMR. The goal here is I definitely want to stay small. I don't want to have any more than 25, 30 cows tops in this barn. So, and then somewhere, if I get that far, late 60s, maybe early 70s, I'll put up that other barn I have, and I'll use this as like a heifer barn. That's kind of the plan in the back of my head. So, yeah, otherwise things are going good. All right, we made it to January. Couple things need to happen here. Manure is getting full and is at peak price. I gotta get rid of that. And also, I think I can afford to get rid of some of this too, because chickens ain't eating a whole lot. I did some shopping, and I think I found a pretty good old trailer here. It'll hold Oops, is that the one? Yeah, that is the one. See, right now it doesn't hold a whole lot. 3,000, but if you get that model, it'll hold 15,000. And it's a nice old looking trailer. There's no hydraulics to mess with or nothing, so the truck will pull it just fine. So I think that's definitely the trailer I want for hauling things into town. So definitely going to buy that. Now, in order to get the best price for that barley, we definitely want to get it on the train. And in order to get it on the train, I need some type of auger. Well, this is where we gotta bend the rules a little bit. I don't like doing this, but they definitely had augers back in the 50s. I thought about getting that one, but that one requires a tractor, and it's 1970. This one is 1968. This one does not require a tractor, and it's quite the handy little auger. It just barely, I already tested this off camera, it just barely reaches into the train car, but it does work. So we definitely want that, just so we can get stuff onto the train. And just like that, our money is gone again. So, alrighty, let me take the truck, we'll get the trailer, I'll fill it up with barley. Let's get it on a train. After I set the year back to 55, of course. Almost forgot to do that. Alright, it was a little tight driving in here, but I got in here. According to my calculations, oops, no, we don't want that. We want this menu. Alright. Yeah, this is the menu I want. The chickens eat just a little over 1,000 a day. I'm sure that'll go up, though, because they are reproducing, and I'm up to 85. I've been taking the roosters in, because roosters just ain't worth dealing with. And I got 20,000 in here. That'll hold 15. So that'll just leave me a little over 5,000. Let's see. February, March, April, May, June, July. Ooh, we're cutting it pretty close. We better not take in a full load. Maybe I'll take in like 12,000 liters. I don't want to run short. So we'll take in some, but not a full load. Should make us some money. The only downside to this trailer is it's kind of slow loading and unloading, but at least it's a nice big trailer. And I think it fits that old truck very nice. So alrighty, we'll get that loaded up and see if we can make a little more money. Alright, here we are. Let's see, depending on how far away a choo-choo train is. Alright, let me confirm the price here. Yeah, we want this. So we want to get that to there, but to get that to there, we need choo-choo train. $500 an hour. I see this is going to take a little while. Well, let me pause this while we wait for choo-choo. Here comes choo-choo. That took long enough. Alright. We have a choo-choo train. Are you going to stop here? There we go. Alright, let's get this filled up. Let's see. I need to... I'm thinking this one here. Got a whole lot here, so it just kind of... Yeah, it doesn't quite reach, but it reaches enough to register in the game. So, there we go. Turn that on so it's ready to go. Okay. Now we need to get on the train. Tell it to open. Number 2. Toot, toot, toot. And there we go. Alright, let's get this filled up. This trailer's a little funny. It doesn't really tip in the back. It just kind of dumps it like underneath. It's a little tricky getting it drove up into there, but it does work. See if I can do this again. You gotta like back it in and fiddle fool around with it until you get it to get on there, but it does work. Okay, now I want to back this way, I think. It took me a while to get it to do what I wanted it to do, but it does do it. No, not that way. Why can't you do what I want you to do? No! Here. Yeah, I hate these kind of trailers. They're kind of... Okay, so I do got a little bit of give there. Okay, this did work before. Why is it not working now? Oh, there we go. Okay. I had to hit. Not ideal, but it does work. That took long enough. Come on, unload already. That's okay. This should make me a pretty decent milk check. Milk check. Give me a pretty decent check. Alright. Let's get this out of the way. Turn it off. Alright, let that sit there for ready for next time. That should be a pretty good setup. Alright, choo-choo. Let's see, close that. Oh. Alright, let's make some money. Yes, please. Ooh, that was a nice paycheck. Yes, 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 yes. What am I doing this? I don't have no teleport. Yeah, I decided there is a little more realism to it, but yet I don't know, I just didn't bother putting it back on. Now, in order to make things seem a little fairer, well, let me get this back home. Now, I can fill this without a bucket, but it just feels wrong to me. You know, like before I figure, well, I let the rule go because I do have the shovel here. And I was just pretending that I was shoveling into the manure spreader. And I only have, how many cows do I have? I think I'm 13, 14. Yeah, I only got 13 cows, so logically you could easily clean the barn by hand with, you know, shovel, pitchfork, whatever. But with this amount of manure, it just feels wrong. You know, obviously you're not going to fill that many times with a shovel unless you want to bust your back. So to keep things somewhat fair, you know, and logical, and I'm going to get it within the year anyway, and technically it is the new year. It is January 1954. I think I am going to go ahead and get one of my favorite tractors just to have it around. It's a cheap tractor with the bucket. I think most of my fans know which one I'm talking about. Loader. Let's throw some weights on there. Yeah, and then eventually if I do need to pick rocks or lift bags, I can buy the attachments, and I wonder if I should... I got the money for it. I wonder if I shouldn't buy a few more attachments here. At least get the bag one. What was I using to handle bags? There was like a little hooky thingy one I was using. There it is. Yeah, I can throw that in the bucket just to have it. Yeah, I think I just buy it just the way it is. The rock picking thing I don't think I'm going to bother with until I actually need it. Yeah, this will be handy for moving bags around and stuff. Oops, get in the bucket. No, 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 no. There we go. Okay, now we got a few things to work with. Alright. You know, before I go home, am I getting a little too greedy? I mean, I do have the money for it, and I'm definitely going to take a bunch of manure in. There is a... I mean, it worked before. This plow works great, but it's so slow. I really, really want this, because that'll save me a lot of hassle with plowing. And it works really good. You know what? We're upgrading. We're upgrading. That way when I gotta plow next fall, I can plow with this. Yeah, we want that. We want that. We just kind of pull this up here and we can pretend that we're using the bucket. Obviously I'm not going to do a bucket at a time, shoveling that into the trailer. But I can say I am. Alright, let's see, what's the best price for manure? Manure prices. Hopefully I don't have to put it on a train. Nope. Alright. Alright, let's go see if we can get this manure pit knocked down a little bit here. Yeah, it's kind of an odd way to dump things out of a wagon. I thought it would, but no, it works. It works pretty good. It's a little slow. Ooh. $1,000 for a load of manure? That almost seems a little too unfair. Yeah, we'll go with it, because eventually I do want to put up a silo and a new barn and all that. I'll go with it. It's not too much, but that looks better. How much is actually left in there? Oh, very little. Maybe I took a little too much. Nah, I really don't need any until spring, and I guarantee it's going to fill up again. There, got the poopy under control a little better here. Double check things here. Barley, gotta hold on to feed the chickens. Corn, that's not gonna be a thing until... Well, no, hold on here. Hold on. Something's changed here. No, we can take corn in. What is it? 1168. Oh, guess what? I'm taking the corn in. Alright, we can do that. We can do that. Not a problem, not a problem. We'll take the corn in. Looks like I'm using the other trailer. That one no gonna fit. Alright, that's alright. Well, that's okay. See, that's why I saved that other trailer. You just don't know. I should have been paying a little better attention. Then I could have rented the train once. Filled one car with the barley and then filled the other car with corn. That's alright. Just an extra... I think it's only like a... I don't know. It wasn't all that much to rent the train, so... Well, I'll remember for next year. So that's alright. Hey, I like this trailer. This fits the... Things look better here. More realistic. Too bad that auger just ain't a couple feet longer than this would be perfect. Oh well, can't have everything. Whoops, I think I hit the wrong button here. Too many keys on the keyboard. Alright, let's get this corn sold. Ooh, almost 10 grand for that little load of corn? We're making some pretty dang good money here, boys. Pretty dang good money. Alright. And just like that, we're into March 54. That means I gotta end this. Told you it wouldn't take long for that poopy pit to fill up. So that's all good. The usual, cows healthy, doing good. The only issue we will have, may have to buy a little straw. Hay is definitely getting low, but I get to make that in next month, so that worked out good. Got 14 cows now. Everybody happy and healthy and all that good stuff. Chickens are doing good. We're almost up to 100. And they're all female, so we should be starting to get some more eggs. I think we did pretty good this year. Better feed the dog and call it quits. And where is Fred hiding at today? He's always off doing something, that dog. Who knows where he's at? He's probably in the woods chasing a squirrel, eating a rabbit. Who knows? That naughty Fred. Oh, I see him. There he comes. Alright, Fred, it's time to say goodbye. You enjoy your cheap dog food there. I'll give you a quick little pat. Good boy. Alright. Got almost $30,000 in the bank. Tempting to buy a new truck with it, but I'm going to try to be a good boy because I'm sure I'm going to want to buy a silo or something, or who knows. I want to buy something and I'll need that money for something. So we'll see what happens in the next episode. I ain't sure which tactics I'm going to do next. So, alrighty. This is Freddy's Little Farm. Bye for now.